Yeah, it's one thing to say I'm going to eat less or I'm going to eat nutritious foods, but how do you actually go about eating nutritious foods? Because there are some foods that are nutritious that will bloat you, like bananas, kale, even for certain people, potatoes, spinach, beans. Certain people can't even have those things, and they are actually nutritious for you. So, what I recommend is figuring out how do you actually go about finding the foods that won't bloat you, but that will help you in your journey to burn fat. And that's literally just an experimentation that you're just going to have to do on your own and figure out what foods make you feel bloated that are nutritious versus foods that don't make you feel bloated that are nutritious as well. And that's how you're going to be able to figure it out from that point on. Um, Also, when it comes to fat loss, you want to pay attention to how you're working out. So if you're doing a ton of cardio but you're not lifting weights, you got to step up the lifting weights game. You have to do some type of hypertrophy in there to maintain your muscle, because muscle is what helps you to maximize your fat loss. So if you're looking for optimum levels of fat loss, then you have to lift weights. There's no question about it. In some cases, you can do body weighted exercises that will help you to maximize fat loss. However, I do recommend that you do have some type of weight in your hand while you're doing your body weighted movements. For example, like doing a squat to a shoulder press and just having a dumbbell and just squat to pressing it up. Something like that, something simple like that. And you're moving with the weight. You'll be able to preserve your shoulders, your triceps, and as well as you'll have a little bit of your chest muscles in there too, as well as muscles in your arms. And then of course you'll be able to preserve your leg muscles from the squats. You're squatting with the weights. So you must lift weights if you want to optimize fat loss, maximize it really. And you got to watch the nutritious foods that you're eating. Do a little bit of experimentation on your own so that you can figure out what is it that's actually causing me to feel bloated. So another thing too, you want to be careful as to the whole speed thing, okay? Don't rely on trying to get results in as little as 1 week, not even 2 weeks, okay? You want to look at it as in terms of on a month to month basis. Let's say it takes you 1 month to lose 2% body fat, right? On average, my clients that actually adhere to my online fitness program, they drop at least 3 to 5% body fat per month. That's because they're actually following everything that I'm telling them. So if you're looking for rapid fat loss, then you must discipline yourself first, especially when it comes to nutrition, and then on days that you do not feel like going versus days that you are tired, which is the difference. Days that you don't feel like going versus days that you're tired, you want to make sure that you pay attention to your body on those days. So, for example, days that you don't feel like going to the gym to work out, go to the gym and work out. Days that you are literally just exhausted, you're tired, maybe it's from work, maybe it's from school, maybe it's from a combination of all the above. Maybe you're just really tired from working out consistently, back to back to back. Maybe you're doing like 6 days a week. Pay attention to your body. If you're exhausted, then yeah, take a break. But if you just don't feel like it, discipline yourself to go there, because that is the day. That's the day that will literally be the turning point for your body to cut down on that fat and keep your body in that fat burning mode. So remember these tips that I'm telling you guys, and make sure to follow and subscribe for more. Um, Bonus tip too, okay? When you're doing any type of cardio, make sure, like for example, people who like to do treadmill, I like doing treadmill for myself when I do the fat loss. When I'm going for fat loss at any point in time, always make sure that the treadmill is on high incline. because if it's not, then you're not challenging your body enough. Okay, you have to make sure that your body is challenged through walking on an incline. Even if you're walking at 1.5 miles per hour, which is not fast at all, you're still challenging your body by going up. Okay, so let's just say that that's the basics of um, fat loss burning and turning your body into a fat burning machine. For more fat loss tips, because I'm a fat loss expert, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share, and all the other good stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys later. This has been Retro Fit Tips, and catch you guys later.